What's going on, YouTube? Back at you again with another video. JC Cowboys Network. You already know what it is. Stephon Gilmore, a guy that has made a big impact, who is a true alpha dog and will be fireworks on his team. So you know I had to do a breakdown on this player. So Cowboys Nation, you already know the drill. Let's boogie. Stephon Gilmore, aka the Gilly Lock. Coming in at 6 foot and weighing in at 195 pounds. Another one of those walking corners in a safety's body who earned his respect in this league. We done found ourselves a new toy. A player that spin the block around this league. Playing for Buffalo, New England, Panthers, Colts, and now he's on his way to the Dallas Cowboys. Being an all-pro, pro bowler, and winning the Super Bowl, a player who is a physical missile, ready to explode. Lining up with all these dogs on defense, now that's the perfect image. Shutting down his side of the field with high IQ, press coverage jams at the line of scrimmage. A true alpha dog who does work and moves in silence, who said he's always been a fan of our Cowboys, throwing up that X like Dez Bryant. This is an athlete that has that tunnel vision, focus, and ready to prove that he is still worthy. You know this player has the ability to be a true game changer when you got both of our best players fighting over his jersey. Let's get to it, Football Nation. Stephon Gilmore is still one of the best cornerbacks in this league, who is very physical and has the ability to thrive in Dan Quinn's scheme. He has the ability to literally put the clamps on the opposition's best wide receiver, slowing him down, playing with good technique, and being very sound. He has spinned the block around this league, but he has been very successful everywhere he has been. But that shows how locked in this player is, and he still has a lot left in the tank. Having a player like him can be a positive domino effect for everybody in the locker room, especially for the secondary. Having a guy like Trevon Diggs to pair with Gilmore is going to be fireworks. Gilmore was the 9th best corner rated last year, and having DaRon Bland as well, who is a natural ball hawk, will be crazy. So the thing is, quarterbacks, you're not going to be able to just throw the ball anywhere. You're going to have to really pick your shots, because if we get that pass rush, we will take it right from you, and turnovers is everything in football. Usually cornerbacks make a move to safety this late in their career, but by him manning that cornerback position, this guy has been doing a very, very good job, and hopefully he can sprinkle some of that juice into our defense. Stephon Gilmore was one of the top athletes coming out of high school, being the quarterback and a defensive back. He really made a difference out there, who also played with Jadeveon Clowney. He committed to South Carolina, where he was the best cornerback in college and battled against guys like Julio Jones and AJ Green. So this athlete was battle tested even before he was drafted. He's been to multiple Pro Bowls, and he's been an All-Pro a couple times as well. He was a 2019 Defensive Player of the Year, so that shows that this guy has been locked in and he's been putting in a lot of work. Most cornerbacks don't like to hit, but he's one of the guys that will step up, stick his nose in there, and make key tackles. Getting this guy for a 5th round compensatory pick is golden. So having guys like D-Law, Micah Parsons, Trevon Diggs, if you get that front 7 right, this team can be able to do damage on defense. What it does is, if you got good corners that know how to cover with a good front 7, it blows timing off on the offense, and that creates turnovers. And turnovers are everything in the game of football. This player does not have much weaknesses, but he's not the player that he was 4 or 5 years ago, but that's okay. Because when you have a good defense, the front 4, the front 7 is very, very important. And he does not have to be the #1 corner on his defense. And that is good. He only had 2 interceptions last year, but he had 29 interceptions throughout his whole career and 6 forced fumbles. So he has what it takes to take the ball away. He does have problems from time to time with nuanced route runners, but he is a more smart player than he was earlier in his career. So you still have to respect him. Bringing in a guy like Gilmore, he has the skill set to make everybody look good. And you have to give your flowers to Dan Quinn and everyone upstairs. We haven't been aggressive this early in free agency in a very long time. So bringing in an alpha dog like Gilmore could pay off big time. I cannot wait to see how this defense plays out this year for sure. Stephon Gilmore could be a very, very good cornerback in our defense. And shout out to Dan Quinn, shout out to Jerry Jones for bringing in this guy. You have to bring impact players. The front 7 is going to have to be right. The secondary is going to have to be right. Donovan Wilson is back. DaRon Bland will be in the slot. That is fireworks. If this team is going to take that next step, you have to go get players. It is very, very important. Shout out to Brandon Cooks. Shout out to Donovan Wilson. All those guys. If you want to go get it, you have to do it now. And Stephon Gilmore could be the key to this defense and getting us to where we want to go. So make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe so y'all can come vibe. You already know what it is. Gone.